To many who walk around White Rock Lake, he is known as the free advice guy. To those who have stopped to listen, he's much more. Brian New with this week's Texan with Character.
No matter the path life has you on, who among us couldn't use
Hey, good to see you.
a little advice?
Do you have any words of wisdom you want to give me?
Just off the trail around White Rock Lake, people stop
You know my little dog?
because Rod McElwain always listens. But what's priceless
I know that you're a beautiful song, a beautiful
is his advice.
I think it's very truthful, and it kind of makes your day in a way.
Perhaps what catches the attention of those passing by the most is that McElwain's advice isn't just spoken from the mouth, but often sang
For a brave man and a strong man,
from the heart.
beyond the turn of time, you will be and you'll help others, a mountain one day to climb.
What started as a social experiment among friends
We just can do it once, one Sunday.
at first seemed short-lived.
Nobody stopped for 45 minutes.
The idea of setting up a sign, free advice, hoping strangers would come by, McElwain began to think was perhaps laughable.
While we were laughing, that's when we realized we'd been putting out this kind of tense, nervous energy, and while we were laughing, the person stopped. And then they stopped for the rest of the afternoon.
And they haven't stopped for the past 20 years.
Probably about 20,000 people have stopped. I've got over 10,000 hours sitting here.
McElwain says he never imagined he'd be doing this every Saturday, though in those early days he also never realized just who he would have an impact on.
Have a great day, sir.
I will.
I will.
You just made it better.
So what is it about his advice?
We realized that it was a two-way street, and it was going to change our lives.
And then McElwain let us in on his secret. Most of the advice from under this tree doesn't come from him.
We prime the pump. But we're not the well, and they are.
In other words, he says those who stop by with an open mind and an open heart tend to find the answers they're looking for themselves.
I just really love that, what he told me, that it makes me, feel like I'm gonna be great,
That's them. That's them. I mean, it's better if you give yourself the advice and maybe I just provide an idea.
And that, he says, is the best advice of all.
Thank you, sir.
In Dallas,
I really enjoyed that. Thank you, sir.
Brian New, CBS 11 News.